Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here, doing a recap as normal for last night and look ahead to today's games here for the 1st of August. Yeah, the trade deadline wasn't too crazy. Dodgers did pick up quite a bit of good players there. Obviously, they picked up Yu Darvish. Yankees picked up Sonny Gray. Um, but mostly, besides that, not too many big names. Obviously, there's some small names that got picked up, but for the most part, that's really it. So it wasn't the biggest deadline. We all knew those two were probably going to get traded anyway. Anyway, besides that, hope you guys had a good night. We had a really good night for premium, over $100 here easily on I think we put in like 20 or $30. So made about $70 profit there. Anyway, best lineup as you see there was a 208. We'll get into that one. 189, 182, 176, 176, 174, and then a 152, and only one of them did not cash. So overall, a very good night. Here's the 208 one. This was for premium. Anyway, 208, if you would have put that anywhere else, would have been huge money, but unfortunately, I didn't really put much money onto it. So anyway, pick Severino. I knew he was going to be chalk. 32% owned in this tournament. 42 points. I'll take it. He was looking really bad early. Only won the 5 innings because he had 40-plus pitches in the first 2 innings, but still got me 8 strikeouts. Next, I told you last night I didn't mind a Toronto stack. I was going to do Cleveland. I did fall off on. I did pick Ramirez, but anyway, I kind of went to Toronto here. Martin, 18 points solid good night from him. Smoke, a solid 18, both of them home runs. And then I went Matt Davidson. He's usually not that popular, 6% owned here last night, 31.7. Really good night for Davidson. And then we go over here. Marcus Semien had a 35.4. No, not many people had him. He's around 10 to 15% owned, so not too bad here. Anyway, I decided to pick him here. And some of my other lineups, I did go different, but for the most part, I went Semien, 35.4, really good night. Next was Fisher. I didn't mind him. Houston got you 14. I didn't really know how I felt about Houston last night. Just went with one. I guess should have went with more, but a 34 for him. Matt Joyce was cheap, 21.6. I told you I didn't mind a little, mini GPP Oakland stack. So, I got 2 in there. Then Jose Bautista, can't really see that, but he got me a big 0. So, yeah, anyway, MLB was once again a very good night last night. As you see, it's only $25 per month. As you just saw, easily make that back, 3 to 4 laps per day. WNBA is only $30 for the rest of the season. Next big slate for that is going to be Friday. PGA as normal is every Thursday morning, $25 per month, $8 for the slate. As normal, we offer it for Fanduel, DraftKings, and Fantasy Draft. There's our email if you're interested in that. Let us know. Also have our Twitter in the comment section. Follow and hit us up there if you have any questions. So anyway, we got every single team in play here today. As you see, look at all the pitchers there. Anyway, let's get into it here. So, as normal, Max Scherzer, yep, number 1 overall. His opponent K rate is not too good, but not too long ago, Scherzer did have a no-hitter, I think, through the 7th inning in Marlins Park not too long ago. So, yeah, for sure, Scherzer. Lester, yeah, I don't mind him, 11,500. It's getting up there a little bit. He is facing the Diamondbacks team. They do strike out quite a bit, as you see, second on the K rate, but this team can hit the ball. But Chicago, they've been playing pretty good, so I don't mind Lester at all. Make sure. Okay, some of these pricings are not correct here. 14. Yeah, so I think they got them backwards. 95. Anyway, yeah, the prices are all messed up, so don't look at that. Anyway, we got Sale here. I was going to say it's a little high for Lester. Anyway, we got Sale against Indians. This could go either way. Indians, pretty good team. They've been pretty hot. Lost last night, but Sale really good in his home ballpark. So I'd probably pick Scherzer over Sale, but still really don't mind Sale. Next is Carlos Martinez against Brewers. As normal, they strike out quite a bit. They've been, not doing too well here since All-Star break, so I don't mind Martinez. Aaron Nola could be a wild card play against Angels. It could go either way. Maeda, same thing, could go either way against the Braves. Could have a good one or not a good one. Marcus Stroman, I really don't mind him against Chicago. I don't know why he's low on this list. He should be a little higher. Sean Manaea against the Giants. Maybe. Manaea's not too bad. Archer against Astros, probably not. He might have a good game. But for the most part here, like I said, there's a lot of them. Maybe Sebastian at GPP against the Twins. Against the Tigers, maybe that way. Let me see what else is going on. Maybe Jameson Tyone, even though he's been not too good here recently. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. For the most part, all these guys just suck. This is going to be a really high scoring slate. These pitchers are just straight terrible. We'll get into that in a second. But anyway, pitchers to target: Scherzer, Lester, Sale, Martinez, Stroman. Maybe Sabathia. I think you're gonna have to spend up for your pitcher here, unless you can find somebody that can get you 25 to 30. Let's see if I can see anyone. Jose Barrios, he's still up there though against the Padres. I don't mind him against in Padres ballpark there in Petco. I don't mind that, but he's still relatively high. So anyway, we're gonna get into the stacks here to target. Like I said, there is a lot of stacks, a lot of high over and unders here tonight. So anyway, let's let this load here and get into it. All right, there we go. All right, so our first stack of the night here is going to be the Dodgers. It's obvious against Lucas Sims. Anyway, you guys probably have no idea who Lucas Sims is, so I brought up his stats here. This is him from AAA. On the year, he is 7-4 with a 3.75 here. Opponent's only hitting at 224, so that's not too bad. As you see here, he does strike out quite a bit, 76 and 19 in these games here. Overall, 132 strikeouts. So, this guy, he can strike out quite a bit. He is a right-handed pitcher, but look, he's facing, unfortunately, the Dodgers, and I think they can light him up. AAA stats, but he's pretty good at home, which really doesn't matter in the majors. Post All-Star 2.50. Lefty versus righty here. Obviously, like I said, these are AAA stats. $176 lefties are hitting him, 273 against righties. So, not too bad numbers, but like I said, he's facing the Dodgers. That all changes here. As you see there, they're giving righties and lefties at 84 since he has no stats here. So, look, that's a pretty good matchup here. Dodgers should win this relatively easy. Vegas is giving this a 95 overall, 9.5. So, Dodgers should get to him here. As you see there in his minors, lefties did hit him a little better. But, like I said, don't really know until you face major league hitters. So Bellinger as normal. You got some Chris Taylor there. Seager maybe go that way. Should be a good one here for Los Angeles. He is going to be at home, so that that's always good for him. But like I said, maybe some Taylor, Jack Peterson, Seager should be a pretty popular stack here. Turner. Maybe go a little bit cheaper with Forsythe there. And don't mind some Yasmani Grandal. Either there hits righties a lot better than he does with lefties. All right, next is Mike Pelfrey. This guy's been struggling all year. Righties, not too bad, though. Lefties is where it is here for Toronto. 385 Volva for lefties, 509 slugging, and 541 home run rating. So overall, not too bad. As you see, a rating 83.6 for lefties and then 75.6. Big drop off there, almost 10%. So, lefties for Toronto. Unfortunately, they don't have too many lefties. Where are they? Here we go. Let's go look at them. And as normal, they're playing in Chicago. Not a good place to hit for the most part. So, lefties against him. Let me see. We got Donaldson. He's not lefty, but half decent option. Yeah, they don't have many lefties. Smokes, I think. Yeah, Smokes a switch hitter, and then you got Kendrys Morales. I think they're both switch hitters. So, and Smoke, he's been pretty hot as well. So, Smoke, 30 homers, man. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. Pelfrey likes to give up that home run ball. Oh, not an overpowering pitcher at all. So, Smoke and Morales, I think for me, if you need to save, I don't mind Morales, but Smoke, he's been straight fire. Morales, not too bad last night. I think that's really it for lefties. Like I said, maybe go a couple of righties if you want, Batista and Donaldson. But as the stats say, he does, Pelfrey not too bad against righties. And that ballpark rating is trash right there with a 63. So it is 9.5. Toronto definitely has this one with a 245. So they're definitely expecting them to run away with this. 9.5. Most of these are from Toronto. Stroman's on the other side, so they're not expecting Chicago to score too much. So Toronto expected to score quite a bit of points here tonight. All right, next is the Yankees against Anibal Sanchez. Yankees been playing a little bit better here. 335 Walva, slugging 445 with 6 rating for home runs. And then, it's kind of even splits besides the Walva. And then you go over to slugging 552, which is better for righties, and the 912 rating for home runs, which is really good. So anyway, righties, as you see here, righties are to target for the Yankees, and they have quite a bit of righties. So let me go see. All right, first game of the day. So obviously, look, Aaron Judge, maybe go some Gardner there, even though he is a lefty. DD is a lefty. Todd Frazier, he is cheap. He's a strikeout, a home run kind of guy. And as you just saw there, home run rating is a 912, one of the best on the slate. So I don't expect Frazier to, hopefully get one here. So Frazier, obviously Judge, first base. Not too high on that. Gary Sanchez. So my 3 picks here for the Yankees: Sanchez, Judge, and Todd Frazier. As I said, I don't mind Brett Gardner and Didi Gregorius. As I said, their splits aren't too bad over here either, so really don't mind the old Yankee stack. Washington against Chris O'Grady. I actually picked O'Grady last time he started. Did pretty good. Different story here against Washington. They can hit lefties. So I don't really, don't mind Harper, don't mind Murphy, both lefties, but still don't mind them. Only bad thing is normal, they are in Marlins Park. Washington is supposed to annihilate them here. Lefty-righty ratings here are even 77-77, obviously, since they don't have enough data. So, yeah, I don't mind a couple Washington guys, Anthony Rendon, Zimmerman. If you want to go that way, like I said, total's only an 8. That's obviously because of Washington. Next, this is going to be popular here. Both Colorado and New York Mets. Steven Matz here. Really not too bad of a pitcher, but look, 100 rating for Coors Field. We all know how that goes. 12.5 total. This should be a high-scoring game. Matt's struggling a little bit this year. I think an ERA over 5. So he does do better against the righties, obviously. But righties, that's where you hit him. So Arenado, maybe go that way a little bit. Let's pull this up. So Arenado, Blackman, I know it's lefty on lefty, but I don't mind him. He is almost 5,000. Don't know if I can pay for him. Story does do really good against lefties, even though he's been sucking a lot. But he does do good against lefties. As I said, Arenado, don't mind him. Don't mind LeMahieu or Reynolds. So, yeah, a lot of these Rocky guys are definitely intact here. Like I said, I can just go on forever here for ratings. Let's make this video a little bit longer because there's so many good stacks out there. Pittsburgh against Homer Bailey, an ERA over 8.6. Pittsburgh, they can hit the ball. As you see there, 399 ball, 505 slugging, and 513 home run rating there for lefties, and then 548 for righties. So lefties is where you want to go here. I don't mind some McCutchen, though. Let's go find Pittsburgh. There they are here. So, yeah, you got McCutchen. Polanco's on the DL. Starling Marte still a little cheap. I really don't mind going that way. Mercer, maybe. But, yeah, I'm kind of looking at – I think McCutchen for me is the big option. Maybe go really cheap with Cervelli. What else we got? We got Texas against Erasmo Ramirez. I'm a big Mariner fan, and I hate that they brought him back. He is such a pathetic pitcher. He had one good all-right season with Tampa Bay. Besides that, this guy sucks. Yeah, so I'm expecting Texas just to straight shell this guy. He throws around 90 to 92, not much. He doesn't really have much. So I really don't mind Texas. I don't think they'll be overly popular. You got a 10 total there. I really love Texas stack here. It could be a little dark horse here. They are in Texas as normal. So as you see, lefties do hit him better, but look, everyone hits him. You got Chu, Nomar Mazara, Gomez, like I said, stack up on Texas in the GPP. Elvis Andrews, Beltre, Rudin Odor. Honestly, I love all these Texas guys. Like I said, I am a Mariner fan, but like I said, stack against Seattle. It should work out for you. Like I said, that's just kind of a GPP. Obviously, just because the ratings are a little bit lower. Still not bad, but if you want to go with cash, these top ones are a little bit more safe. So I think that's mostly it. And then obviously you got Mets against Hoffman. As you see there, as you just look at all these ratings, for the most part, there's a lot of really good stacks here. So kind of just have to pick and choose who you want. I mean, maybe make 5 or 6 different lineups with all these different stacks. So, yeah, should be a really good high-scoring night here tonight. So, anyway, I think that does it. As normal, we did pretty good last night for premium. Scored a 208 for us. So as normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, there's all prices right there. $25, really cheap for MLB. 3 to 4 lineups per day for the main slate. WNBA only $30 for the rest of the season. PGA $25 for the month, $8 per slate. That always starts Thursday morning, and then we offer it as normal on Fanduel, DraftKings, and Fantasy Draft. There's our email if you want to get in on the action. Also, we'll have it down there in the email. In the comment section for you. And also have our Twitter if you want to hit us up on there. So, all right, guys, I think that does it. Hope everyone has a really good Tuesday. As I said, I'm expecting a pretty good high-scoring night here. So, all right, guys, we will see you guys all on Wednesday.